Hey everyone. So this is the week 4 discussion, and it's about the aspect of reflection. The question is, please explain what you do when you reflect and what the results of that reflection look like. Um, so when I think about reflection, when I'm teaching, the first thing I'm thinking about is the when I'm wrapping up my class at the end of the lesson. So I will generally have, after the activity is done, I have students put all the equipment away, and then they will sit back down in the same spot that they started the class. And I'll generally set aside about 5 minutes for a discussion, a reflection discussion, so that we can talk about what we learned. We can talk about things that we liked about the lesson, things that we didn't like. And I set aside this time because I want students to sit and reflect and kind of remember that there's a purpose to what they're learning. I think that's a big part of reflection that's very important, is students remembering that we're not just going out and playing basketball to have fun. We're going out and playing basketball, and there was things that we learned while we're doing it. I'm using basketball because basketball is the lesson that we're or the unit that we're currently in. For example, the last week I had a lesson plan that was based around shooting. So I had students, we put out individual spots that were a bunch of different colors, and they had teams of 4, and they would go out, dribble out to the spot. They would stand on the spot, take a shot. If they made it, they earned that spot for their team. They would get their rebound, and they would pass the ball back to their teammate and deliver the spot back to their team. The most, whatever team had the most spots by the end earned the most points. Usually teams would earn anywhere from 3 to 12 points. But I wanted them to remember, when we're doing a reflection, it's not just a game that we're playing. We're incorporating the other lessons that we've learned in this unit. So we're incorporating the first lesson, which was dribbling, the second lesson, which was passing, and then the third lesson, which was shooting. So we're incorporating 3 skills that we learned. And when we reflect on that, they start to realize that, oh, these aren't just individual skills that we learned by themselves. It's not just about dribbling. It's not just about passing. It's not just about shooting. It's about the combination of all 3 of these skills. And I think when students reflect on the importance of that game, they start to realize, oh, I'm putting together skills that I've learned over the last few weeks to be able to do that game properly. So to me, that's the importance of reflection, is reminding students in PE specifically, because PE can be one of those classes where students kind of forget what the educational aspect of it is and more just see it as games. The purpose is to have them remember, here's what we learned. So also, not only can they have learned the last few lessons successfully, but also so that they can take that information into the next few lessons and future units. Anyways, that's my response. I hope you all have a good week.